Experiments have proven that recycled urine can be converted into electrical energy to power mobile phones and lights. A technology that researchers have been working on for 3 years, and this year it will be tested in a select group of refugee camps across Africa.
The demons call when they do what they do, and now I feel like taking off, find a place with a view. The pain is never gonna stop if it's controlling you.
At the Bristol's Vital Energy Center, urine is a moment fuel, and outdoor urinals ensure its savings. Students and laboratory technicians, they can come here to donate the urine for scientific research. After collecting it placed in another container, to go to the laboratory. Scientists say modern urine increases its effectiveness as fuel. Deputy Director of Bristol's Vital Energy Center, Dr. Jonathan Winfeld, is an urinal situation related to microbial fuel cells to show how urine is used to run the mobile phone. Harvested in this system here for mobile phone charging. Now let's see if this work. We have a mobile phone, which we want to charge, through the power of bacteria. For the first time, researchers have demonstrated that urine can be used to charge a smartphone and make 3 hours of phone calls.
Do what they do, and now I feel like taking off, find a place with a view. The pain is never gonna stop if it's controlling you. I know that time can heal it all, I just gotta get through. I just gotta get through, I just gotta get through.
After the bacteria dismantle the chemicals in urine, energy and electrons that can turn into electric energy. Microbial fuel cells are working using live microbes that feed on urine for their growth and maintenance. Tosin Obata, Research Associate, Bristol Bioenergy Center, says, it's about a chain of 6 microbial fuel cells, when urine comes into the first one and it continues all the way to the last one. The energy generated here from the microbial fuel cells is transmitted to a computer. We can see the individual cells and the amount of electrical current generated by this process.
All the time can heal it all, I just gotta get through. I just gotta get through, I just gotta get through. Cause I feel like taking off, find a place with a view. The pain is never gonna.
The eco-friendly Glastonbury Music Festival is the perfect place to test this technology. In 2015 and 2016, a team from the Bristol Bioenergy Center built these outdoor latrines on the festival site to harness the capacity of urine. The festival, over 5 days, allowed for the collection of a lot of urine. After the urinals are installed and running, the microbial fuel cells can operate. Toilet lights are becoming self-sufficient. The benefits of urine are many. Not only do microbial fuel cells generate electricity, they clean up waste in the process. Scientists put microbial fuel cells in different conditions to test it. It can work above and below ground, in hot and cold climatic conditions, day and night. Director of the Bristol Centre for Bioenergy, Ioannis Lauropoulos, is a scientist who wanted to show the possibility of converting urine into electrical energy, having conducted experiments with other organic matter such as dead flies and sugar.
All is lost, but I know it's not true. I wanna put up all my walls cause I'm not in the mood, but then I cut myself off from the rest of the room. I know that time can heal it all if you're patient and soon. It can all be worth it, all the searching. Pain is never really permanent, but damn it hurts, man. I could feel all of the turbulence and it's concerning. I've been searching for a purpose, I hope it's worth it. This society is really trying me. Ain't no hide and seek, I hide to be far from anxiety. I need my space, I need my privacy. I need some silence, please, you're all too loud. You don't speak quietly, opinions violently thrown across every surface. It makes me nervous, is the world honestly burning? That's all I'm learning. Hope that we can make a turn and start reversing all our minds and put the work in. We got some work, man.
Ioannis Lauropoulos, Director of the Bristol Bioenergy Institute, says, we're putting this technology to the test, things like recharging mobile phones, and that's a very clear example of how it works, but also incorporating microbial fuel cells. That's why it's a self-priming urinal that can go to refugee camps, slums, informal settlements, anywhere where there's no infrastructure, no national network. Producing a microbial fuel cell is very cheap. It costs about €1, and the materials used are inexpensive, such as ceramics and a carbon catalyst. In collaboration with the Bill and Melinda Gates Foundation and Oxfam, this year the technology will be applied in refugee camps in a handful of locations across Africa.
Is lost, but I know it's not true. I wanna put up all my walls cause I'm not in the mood, but then I cut myself off from the rest of the room. I know that time can heal it all if you're patient, and soon it can all be worth it, all the searching. Pain is never really permanent, but damn it hurts, man. I could feel all of the turbulence and it's concerning. I've been searching for a purpose, I hope it's worth it. This society is really trying me.
The School of Colombian Nariño University, led by Juan Lozada, was tested for a 1978 Ford Mercury model, which was converted to human beings as an alternative to traditional fuel. The car was cut from 600 kilometers length, using human beings. Lozada confirmed that he and his research team are over the full 2 years to achieve this modification on the engine of the car to work. This innovation is based primarily to a urine processing process using 2 units that are activated through an operation key, noting that hydrogen is obtained through electrode analysis and then reuse it in particular to give the world's first edition. The research team is suffering from some technical problems, which led to the total dependence on the urine as a source of car fuel, where the modified vehicle is based on ordinary gasoline. But scientists succeeded in producing clean energy from urine that is not produced by the first oxide carbon. They prevented the arrival of these organic waste to natural water sources.
And you cannot save me, cause I don't need saving. It's everything I've been chasing, all here for the taking. Don't wanna test your luck with me, I think I've had enough disease. I'm sick of all the bad thoughts, people who are half-nots. You are not as tough as.
Phosphorus is classified as a list of the most important chemical elements in the universe, where this element carries an atomic figure 15 and is symbolized by the P letter. In addition, phosphorus is 2 main forms in the world, the first white phosphorus, and the second phosphorus, is an essential component of living cells and nuclear disease. White phosphorus is one of the most important toxic substances. The discovery of phosphorus dates back to the 17th century, when the latter represented the 13th chemical element to be discovered by humans. According to most historical sources, the discovery of phosphorus came by chance during one of the strange experiments of the alchemist. Alchemy, which is classified among the list of sciences that paved the way for the emergence of modern chemistry, the German Henning Brad. Henning Brad was born in 1630 in Hamburg, Germany, and during his youth he worked in the glass industry. Following his marriage to a wealthy lady, Henning Brad turned to the study of alchemy in an effort to increase his fortune by discovering what is known as the legendary Philosopher's Stone, which was able to turn metals into gold. During the first stage, the German scientist spent his wife's entire fortune without achieving little success, and with the death of the latter, Henning Brad married another wealthy woman, and this allowed him to build his own laboratory. In 1669, Henning Brad noticed that gold and urine had the same color. Accordingly, the latter went to search for the legendary Philosopher's Stone from urine, and he only began collecting huge amounts of urine from his friends, and in the end he was able to obtain about 1,500 gallons of urine, which is equivalent to more than 5,500 liters. As he began his experiments, Henning Brad boiled a pot of urine in a bowl to obtain a thick, curdling syrup. As a result, the latter continued the process of heating this substance until a kind of red glowing oil was dripping from it, and then the SC of the sediment in a cool place in a cooler to finally obtain a substance consisting of a higher part represented by a black spongy body and a lower part containing mainly salts. After getting rid of the bottom part, Henning Brad mixed the red oil he had previously obtained with the black spongy part before heating this mixture for about 16 hours, where the German scientist noticed the appearance of white smoke and a quantity of oil before phosphorus was formed. In order to convert it to the solid state, Henning Brad directed to rely on water to cool the phosphorus. As a result of this strange experiment, Hennig Brad thought that he had succeeded in discovering what is known as the Philosopher's Stone without knowing that what he had achieved was a great scientific achievement to continue after that to conduct a series of failed experiments using this substance in order to obtain gold. Following the success of his experiment, Hennig Brad named this substance cold fire because it glows at night. But later, the latter changed this name to call this new element phosphorus, and in the meantime, the latter kept quiet about his discovery, fearing that his research would be stolen. After about 6 full years, the German scientist realized that what he had discovered was not the legendary Philosopher's Stone with wondrous abilities, but rather a new and unknown element.
And you cannot save me, 'cause I don't need saving. It's everything I've been chasing, all here for the taking. Don't wanna test your luck with me, I think I've had enough disease. I'm sick of all the bad thoughts, people who are half-nots. You are not as tough as.
And here we have reached the end of today's issue. I hope that the episode has won your admiration. Stay tuned for very interesting topics from us in the few days. Bye bye.